morning, Steph, and welcome back. Okay, a landmark day at Toronto General Hospital. The medical surgical ICU. Have a look at this.
I feel like I'm going to cry now. Our first COVID case was March 26, 2020, and today we are COVID-free.
Yeah, I don't mind playing this over and over and over all morning long. The University Health Network tweeting this video out, adding that they were very grateful for the extraordinary medical surgical intensive care unit team. COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations have been dropping dramatically as vaccinations continue to rise. Yesterday, officials reporting 54 new cases in Toronto. All right, it was announced earlier on this week, and now you can book your tickets for Canada's Wonderland. They go on sale today. All right, so the park plans to open up on July the 7th, adhering to step 2 of the province's reopening plan. And despite being outside, masks and social distancing in those lineups, they will be required. The Splashworks Water Park, that's going to open up July the 12th. Reservations to both the park and water park are required. And you'll be able to make a reservation at 9 this morning on their website and app if you want to do that. All right, we're following more good news on the vaccine front. Toronto has set an immunization record. The city says the 7-day average now over 44,000 total doses per day. In total, over 2.8 million shots have been administered. Nearly 75% of Toronto adults have had one dose. More than 20% are now fully vaccinated. It comes as the race against the highly contagious Delta variant continues. And while the new record is good news, Mayor John Tory says we could be doing even better with clinics running at less than 90% capacity.
We could use more supply. We have more capacity to administer vaccines to more people if we had more supply.
But long lineups at pop-up clinics still causing some concern for residents unable to wait outside for hours. You will hear from Mayor John Tory for his weekly check-in, and that is in the 7 o'clock hour. Now, we continue to monitor those long lines. We're going to join City News reporter Faiza Amin. She's standing by live at Jimmy Simpson Recreation Center. Again, people arriving overnight. Again, Faiza, a bit of a chillier evening. So what is everyone saying?
Can I just say, at this pop-up clinic, people aren't walking to the line. They're running to the line. The doors open at 8 a.m. The first person got in line here at midnight. We had to wake up a couple of people because it was go time, but lots of excitement. Take a look at just how long this lineup is. And more people are arriving. It stretches all the way around. Camera operator Gate tells me it's probably more than 1 kilometer long. So many here are craving for some sort of normalcy. Now, as it stands right now, step 2 is supposed to be starting not until July 2nd, which will allow for more businesses to open, like barbers and salons. But Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown says that should happen now. Let's hear more from him.
Personal care services had strict infection protocols and other safety procedures in place prior to the pandemic. These places have been closed in Brampton since November 23rd. Many people on TV, their hair is long and they look disheveled, but the reality is there's haircuts happening out there. It's in backyards, it's in garages. Given the COVID case declines, I believe there is a pathway to safely reopen.
He said hair on TV disheveled, and I was like, I relate to that. So I spoke with some people here in line. They say it would be nice to see some more things reopening, but they're all very cautious, especially what's happening in Waterloo. You're seeing cases increasing. So a lot of people here are telling me, though, it would be nice to go to the salon and get a haircut. They do want to take more measured steps, is what I've been told. And they're not in a hurry, though it would be nice. They're not too much in a hurry to be doing those things. And they're okay to wait, is what I'm being told. So this pop-up clinic starts at 8 a.m., ends at 8 p.m. They have about 2,000 doses available here, Mel, or until supplies last. But more important, like, look at that. People are running. People are running to get in line. So when you talk about demand, and Mayor Tory just mentioned demand is here. It's in line.
Wow. Yeah, I think he's still wearing his pajamas. Why not? Take a little nap in one of these lawn chairs. Yeah, we're going
Yes.
to take all of this, and we're going to hear from some of those in line with you, Faiza, in just a bit. Thank you for that. And yeah, do we look disheveled? I hope you always look great, though, Faiza. All good, all good. I know. I took a look at where my white hair and my highlights started, and it just yeah, we don't know what's happening.
The pandemic whites.
We're
right?
trying.
Yeah.
We're trying, Faiza. All
Don't
right.
look.
6:10 is your time right now. We're going to hear from Faiza in just a bit. But up next, we talk to Mike Epple. Here's what he's got. Air Transat will be back in the skies in July. Plus, the airliner is looking ahead to covering your winter travel plans.